and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my flawless foundation routine. I'm also going to show you how I contour, highlight, and do my blush. So when I say flawless, I just mean like more full coverage. This face makeup is definitely more glam, but I've been really liking it recently. I do this when I really want to feel good that day, or I do this when I do something at night. Also, all these products are my favorite of the moment. I use them all the time. They're just my go-to products, so I really love when I have a set routine of products that I love. It just makes everything much easier when I get ready, and I know I'm gonna love the result every single time because I use the same products every single time. So anyways, I really hope you will enjoy this video. I hope you'll find it helpful in a way. If you want to know how I did my face makeup, definitely keep watching. You're so beautiful. Okay, bye-bye. See you later. Okay, so recently I've been really high maintenance because I use two different primers. So the first one that I use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This one is the oil-free version. They have a couple different primers, but I really like this because it really smooths out my skin, so I love to use that, and it's just a great base. And then I've been also using the Becca Backlight priming filter, which this has like a glow to it. It doesn't really smooth out the skin or anything. It's just like a glow giver type of thing. But I'm a little disappointed with it because I feel like this is quite expensive, and you definitely pay for the nice packaging. But I feel like the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, I thought it was a spider. I feel like the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, which comes in a 1 fluid ounce bottle or a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, I'm not really sure. But the 1 fluid ounce, which this is 1 fluid ounce, is much less expensive than this one. As you can see, the Becca primer still even out my skin a little bit because it has a little bit of shimmer, so I just feel like it sort of blurs out your redness and imperfection. So I like that about this primer, but I just feel like the one from Laura Mercier is even better. So that's why I don't hate that one. I still really like the way it looks on my skin. I just feel like the one from Laura Mercier is a little better. So now for foundation, I have been loving this foundation recently. Pretty much every time I do my makeup, this is the one that I use, except I like to switch things up for videos. I don't always use the same one in my videos, but in my everyday life, I guess, this is definitely my favorite one. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I have it in the shade 128, so Y415. I wasn't in love with this foundation at first. I don't know why, but after trying other ones, I just realized how great this one is. It has great coverage, but it doesn't look like you're wearing foundation. It sits really well on the skin. It's great for dry skin because I have dry skin, but it's not too dewy, so I feel like normal skin and even oily, combination to oily skin could wear this foundation. It doesn't make my skin look dry, but it doesn't make it look oily. It's just a really good foundation, and it lasts a very long time. Like, I'll do my makeup, go on about my day, come back at night, and my foundation still looks great. So amazing foundation. I even will buy one for my pale skin because, as you can tell, my face is definitely a different shade than my neck. It's because I fake tan, and since I fake tan, sometimes I have such a hard time finding a great foundation shade that is tan but not too yellow, because sometimes foundations can be really yellow orangey, but this just has the prettiest tone. It's so nice. I love everything about this foundation, from the color, the finish, just everything. It's amazing. So I usually will use like 1.5 pump like this, and then my favorite foundation brush of the moment is this one from Pure Cosmetics. It's really nice. I really like it. Blends out foundation really well. So I just start by, you know, sort of applying it everywhere. As you can see, like, the color is so nice, and it was definitely a struggle for me to find just a good foundation shade, which sounds dumb, but I don't know, if you wear fake tan, you probably know the struggle of finding a great foundation shade, but this one is so nice. So just blend it out, and as you can see, like, it has such great coverage. It blends out really well. Doesn't make my skin peel. Sometimes foundations will do that, which is so annoying, but this one just looks so nice. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but my face just matches my neck so perfectly because it has like the perfect amount of warmth and olive tone to this foundation, so it doesn't look orange. It's just really great. I really love the shade. So if you wear like Loving Tan, let's say, I use the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express. I usually apply 2 layers, so it just works perfectly for that. So love this foundation, and just the finish is so nice too. It gives the right amount of coverage, still makes your skin look like skin, but yeah, it's really great. So now for concealer, I've been using the Fit Me Concealer from Maybelline. I have it in the shade 20, so this is a nice, this is definitely lighter than my foundation, which is great, and it has a nice neutral warm undertone, which I like because I don't only apply it underneath my eyes, I also apply it on my chin. I also love to apply it just on the sides of my mouth, my cupid's bow, and I like to apply it on the sides of my mouth just because I like this area to look a little brighter. So I do that, and then center of my nose and my forehead. And this concealer has great coverage. It's not like a full coverage. I've been struggling a little bit with my under eye circles, so you can definitely still see them a little bit, but it blends really nicely. It's really creamy, but I really like this concealer, and it's affordable too, so that's great. And then I usually just blend with the same foundation brush. I usually start by blending in my T-zone, and then I do my under eyes last, just because that's where I want the most coverage. And I feel like if you wait just a little bit to blend, you get more coverage. And as you can see, adding the lighter concealer really creates a bit more definition to my face, so I like that. And then to set the under eyes, I will use the this is the Ambient Lighting Powder from Hourglass in the shade Diffused Light. As you can see, I use quite a lot of this product. I stopped using it for a little bit, but recently I've been really loving to use that. So just apply this underneath my eyes, and this powder is really fine, so it doesn't cake up the under eye area. And it has a slight like sheen to it. These ambient lighting powders are really good, so really like them. And then I just apply this everywhere I highlighted. Okay, next to set the rest of my face. I know this is a lot, but this is just what I've been liking to do recently. I don't know, I've been liking a more glam look, so I've been doing that. So this is the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder in the same shade as the foundation, so 128. However, I feel like this is just a tad bit lighter. Usually powder foundations are always a little lighter. So this is supposed to be a powder foundation, but you can use this, you know, over your makeup as well. Just depends on how much you use. So I'm just gonna apply that on my cheeks, because my cheeks is the area where I like a bit more coverage because I have a bit of redness there. So just like to make sure I get a little bit more coverage. And also my bronzer just goes on a lot more evenly. So with these two, I really get a full coverage, which I like. Okay, now for bronzer. Now, I use a lot of Makeup Forever. I've been just really liking their products recently. So this is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion Bronzer. This one is in the shade 30M. I've had this for a while, and for some reason I wasn't in love with it. I didn't hate it, I just wasn't really using it, but recently I've been loving it. This has more of a gel texture, so when you swatch it, like, you don't get that much color payoff, which I didn't really like at first, but now I really like it because I think it looks really nice on the skin. It blends really nicely, and you can build it up. And the brush that I've been using is the NYX brush in 05, I guess. Looks like that. Why am I shaking? So it looks like that, and it's just really great for contouring. And recently I've been into a bit more, like a more precise contour, so use that. And this color, this shade is really great for that. So I've been really liking this bronzer actually. I don't know, like sometimes I'll get products, I won't love it at first, but then I'll start using it and I'll fall in love with it. So it's kind of what's been happening with this and my Ultra HD. Actually, all of these products I just love so much right now. So I will contour my cheeks, and this brush works so well to contour. I will also sometimes use a angle brush like this if I don't want something as precise, but I've been loving this one a lot. Then I also like to contour my jawline. And somewhere else I've been really liking to contour is just my collarbone, just like that. As you can see, you can definitely see the difference. Also, just letting you know I'm not using a mirror, so just using the viewfinder, and my eyesight has been quite bad recently, so yeah, I'm just warning you. And then somewhere else I really like to contour is right here. I always do that because I feel like it makes your bottom lip look a little bigger. Then of course I do my forehead. Now I know I have a small forehead, but like it would look funny if I didn't apply any bronzer there, so I do anyways. And then sides of my nose. I should really learn how to contour my nose, but for now this is it. And then I always bring it on my lids too because I have hooded eyes and I don't wear eyeshadows on the daily, so this just, you know, helps to define my eyelids a little bit. Okay, now for blush, I've been using the blush Douceur from Nars a lot. Now this is my brand new blush. This is my backup that I had. So it looks like that. It's the perfect color for me right now. I just really like to use these type of blushes. And this color is discontinued, but a lovely subscriber of mine told me that Cubic from MAC would be a really great dupe. I thought Exposed from Tarte would be a great dupe, but she said that one is much pinker. So if you want a great just everyday blush that just looks great on fair skin, on more tan skin, it's just the perfect blush. So Cubic from MAC would be a good one. So I'm so excited to use this. It's my first time using this brand new blush. So I just apply that on my cheeks. Usually I would use an angle brush for that, but mine is dirty with bronzer, so just using that one today. This is a MAC 120 brush. So it just adds the perfect amount of color, so I really like that blush. And then for highlight, I don't love super intense highlights. I don't know why, I just don't. But I love to have a glow. So the palette that I've been loving recently, and I just started using this, and I purchased this like 2 years ago. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. And let me find my brush. So I always use this brush for highlight. It's the I can't speak today. It's the Charlotte Tilbury powder and sculpt brush. I don't know, the writing has rubbed off, but I use this brush always for my highlight. And I've been just mixing pretty much all these shades. So usually like the middle one, which is the lightest, incandescent light, I will apply it like on my cupid's bow and in the center of my face like this. And then I really love Radiant, and I'll mix it with dim light. And I just apply that on my cheekbones. It just gives a really pretty glow. And I just apply it like on my cheek, like almost in a triangle shape, but not directly underneath my eyes. But I don't know, I just sort of apply this, you know, everywhere. I coat my cheeks, apply a little bit on my cheeks like that. You can see like it gives a really beautiful glow, but it's not too intense, which I like because I don't know, I feel like highlights sometimes can be just too much. I don't know, I just like to have a glow, not like a sharp highlight. So that's what I've been doing. You can also just set your whole entire face with these because these are face powders, but I feel like they look really nice as highlight as well. Okay, and then I will use the Urban Decay All Nighters makeup setting spray. This is meant more for like oily, like combination to oily skin, but I still really like it even though I have dry skin. I would love to try the Chill makeup setting spray afterwards, but I still have a little bit left. So yeah, I'm out of Fix Plus. I love Fix Plus. I don't know, like Fix Plus is not really meant to make your makeup last longer. I don't know if this actually makes your makeup last longer. I think it does. I feel like using a setting spray makes your skin look like skin again, so love to do that. Okay, so I just completed my makeup. So for my lips, I use Whirl lip liner from MAC and literally gloss from Kylie Cosmetics. I did this lip combo in my Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look, so if you haven't watched that, I'll link it down below. But yeah, I've been just loving this lip combo recently, so that's what I decided to do today. And then for my eyes, I just use mascara. So I mixed the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara and the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara. These two make a great combo. I use these Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Kohl in black, and that's pretty much it. And then my brows, I did the brow from Anastasia in chocolate as usual. I will have a brow video. I really want to do a full video on my brows, so how I wax my brows and how I, you know, do everything for my brows. So that will be coming up shortly. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's definitely more on the glam side, which I've been really liking recently, but it really doesn't take me long to do. So I've been loving this routine and all these products, so everything will be listed down below. Also, if you want to follow me on my social media platforms, all the links will be down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.